What if the law treated some people as superior and some as inferior? What if your caste, religion, gender, sex, race determined your opportunities in life? That's exactly what the Constitution of India sought to eliminate through one of its most powerful guarantees, right to equality. In this video, we will explore Article 12 to 18 of the Indian Constitution, which forms the foundation of equality in India. We are also going to look at some landmark judgment of the Supreme Court of India that actually shaped these rights. Article 12 defines the state. Before enforcing the fundamental rights, we must know against whom they can be enforced. Article 12 defines the term state. It includes the government and parliament of India, state government and state legislature, local authorities like municipalities and panchayats, and even other authorities under the government control. This broad interpretation ensures that these fundamental rights can be enforced not just against the government but also against the bodies performing public functions. A landmark case of R.D. Shetty versus International Airport Authority of India, 1979. Here the Honorable Supreme Court of India held that the bodies controlled by the government very deeply and can be included in the definition of state under the Article 12. Article 13. Law inconsistent with the fundamental right. Article 13 acts as a guardian of fundamental rights. It declares that law inconsistent with the fundamental rights are void. This means Parliament or state legislature cannot make laws that are violating fundamental rights. Here the landmark case is Keshwananda Bharti versus State of Kerala, 1973, where the Honorable Supreme Court introduced the doctrine of basic structure. Article 14 to 18. Our right to equality. Article 14. Equality before law and equal protection of laws. This article belongs to all the person, not only the citizen. It prohibits arbitrariness and ensures fairness in state action. In the case of E.P. Royappa versus Tamil Nadu, 1974, the Supreme Court held that equality and arbitrariness are the sworn enemies. Article 15. Prohibition of discrimination. Article 15 prohibits discrimination on grounds of religion, caste, gender, race, sex, and place of birth. However, it also allows affirmative actions for women, children, and socially, educationally, or economically backward classes of the society. Here the landmark cases of the State of Madras versus Champakam Dorai Raju, 1951, which is also the first constitutional amendment, and the insertion of Article 15 subclause 4, enabling reservation for backward classes. Article 16, equality of opportunity in public employment. Article 16 ensures equal opportunity in matters of public employment. No citizen can be discriminated against in government job on prohibited ground. At the same time, reservation of backward classes is constitutionally permitted. In case of Indira Sahni versus Union of India, 1992, it is also called Mandal Commission case. The Supreme Court upheld the reservation of OBC class and introduced 50% ceiling rule. Article 17, prohibition of untouchability. The practice of untouchability is not only unconstitutional, but it is also punishable by the law. This reflects the constitutional commitment to social justice and human dignity. In the landmark case of State of Karnataka versus Appavalu Ingale, 1993, the Supreme Court strongly condemned caste-based discrimination and reaffirmed the absolute nature of Article 17. Last article for today, Article 18, abolition of title. The state cannot confer titles except military distinction and academically distinction. This ensures equality in social status. In the landmark case of Balaji Raghavan versus Union of India, 1996, the Supreme Court held that national awards like Bharat Ratna or Padma Shri are constitutional as long as they are not used as titles. Together, Article 12 to 18 ensures that the state remains accountable, laws remain constitutional, and every individual is treated with dignity and equality. The right to equality is not just a legal principle, but it is the backbone of Indian democracy. Without equality, freedom loses its real meaning. And without constitutional protection, equality remains only the idea. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe the channel. And tell me in the comment section what should be the next topic. Stay tuned for next part. Thank you.